Welcome to Visual Learner's channel, where tech dreams become reality. You're watching VL Extras, and today we're diving into Runway's boldest move yet, a trifecta of updates to rival Google's VO3 in AI video generation. From Gen-4's jaw-dropping scene consistency to Act 2's lifelike motion capture and Aleph's video transformation magic, Runway is redefining storytelling. Can they outshine VO3's fluid motion? Let's unravel this AI filmmaking revolution. If you're new, smash that subscribe button and join our crew of innovators. Now, Runway's updates promise to empower creators in film, gaming, and advertising. Let's start with their flagship, Gen-4. Launched in March 2025, Runway Gen-4 is an image-to-video model that tackles AI video's Achilles heel, character and scene consistency across shots. Unlike Gen-3 Alpha, which struggled with morphing characters, Gen-4 uses a visual memory system to ensure characters, objects, and environments persist seamlessly. With just one reference image, it renders consistent characters in varied lighting, angles, and locations, as seen in The Herd, a Runway demo short film. Gen-4 generates 5 or 10-second clips at 720p, blending realistic motion, style fidelity, and world physics. Think a statue unmoved across desert and tundra. It's a leap toward narrative filmmaking, rivaling VO3's flow.
Runway just dropped Gen-4, an image-to-video model built for creators who need control and consistency. So this video generation model allows you to sketch an idea, generate a frame from that idea, and then turn that frame into a video. But what makes Runway Gen-4 different? Well, one standout feature is references. So let's take a look at this Roman statue, for example. With a single image, Gen-4 maintains character consistency in every scene. Same face, same details, while still letting you control its moves. So let's say you take a picture of a toy on your phone, and with Gen-4 you can actually place this toy on the sidewalk, bury it in a desert, or stick it on a mountain. Runway Gen-4 also simulates real-world physics. Just look at the detailing of this, and these animals are reacting in a lifelike way. Gen-4 is also great for marketing and ads, whether it's for a burger or a donut or even Red Bull. Creators also can use this for short films, music videos, and VFX, and it also integrates with live action and animation without needing manual tweaks. That being said though, Gen-4 is a premium model starting at $12 per month, with plans going all the way up to $75. The $12 plan lets you create just 10 5-second videos or 5 10-second videos, and the $75 plan lets you create unlimited videos. And if you're interested in getting acquainted with this amazing tool, then just comment Gen-4 in the comments and I'll send you the Gen-4 prompt guide.
And it's available to paid subscribers starting at $15 a month. But does it deliver? Let's test its reference capabilities. Gen-4's demos stunned us, but its reference system is the real magic. Let's explore how it handles crowds, environments, and styles. Gen-4's references tool is a game changer, letting creators anchor characters, crowds, and environments with one image. Need a reference crowd? Upload a photo of fans, and Gen-4 generates them cheering across stadiums or festivals, maintaining faces and outfits. For a single character in multiple locations, a painter stays identical from Paris to Tokyo, with realistic motion like brushstrokes or sips of coffee. Multiple styles. Gen-4 shifts from photorealistic to Studio Ghibli or impasto without losing character integrity, as shown in a Runway music video demo. Simply provide a reference image and a text prompt describing angles or actions, and Gen-4 delivers multi-angle consistency, no fine-tuning needed. This makes it ideal for long-form narratives and product shoots, but Act 2 takes animation to new heights. Gen-4's versatility is stunning, but Runway's Act 2 brings characters to life like never before. Let's dive in. Introduced in July 2025, Runway Act 2 is a next-gen motion capture model that transforms a driving performance video and a reference character image into lifelike animation. Unlike traditional mocap, it tracks head, face, body, and hands with no rigging, animating up to 30-second clips at 24 FPS. Upload a video of yourself dancing, and Act 2 maps it onto a knight, dragon, or anime hero, adding environmental motion like swaying grass or rippling cloaks for realism. It supports gesture control for static character images, letting you direct emotions like joy or tension. Perfect for animated storytelling, game development, and film pre-visualization, Act 2 rivals VO3's motion transfer, as praised on X for its anime tests by the real robot. Available to enterprise users, it's a filmmaker's dream, but Gen 4's image-to-video core is just as vital. Act 2's precision is unreal, but Gen 4's image-to-video engine powers the visuals. Let's break it down. Gen 4's image-to-video capabilities are the backbone of Runway's updates, turning a single image into 5 or 10-second cinematic clips. Provide a reference photo like a tiger and a prompt like prowling a neon-lit city, and Gen 4 delivers fluid motion, realistic physics, and style consistency. It excels at multi-angle shots, rendering close-ups, wide shots, or 360-degree pans without character warping, thanks to advanced temporal consistency. Real-world physics ensure natural interactions, like a tiger's paws gripping a rooftop. Compared to Gen 3 Alpha, Gen 4 offers superior prompt adherence, capturing mood and cinematographic elements like noir lighting or parallax effects. While limited to 10-second clips and requiring an input image, it's production-ready for short films, ads, and VFX, challenging VO3's versatility. Gen 4's visuals are stunning, but Aleph ties it all together with editing magic. Let's explore. Unveiled in July 2025, Runway Aleph is a state-of-the-art, in-context video model that redefines video editing and generation. Unlike traditional tools, Aleph performs multitask edits, adding, removing, or transforming elements in existing videos. Want to add a dragon to a concert? Remove a logo from a scene? Restyle a chase's film noir? Aleph does it with a single prompt, preserving scene coherence and motion dynamics. It supports Gen 4 and Act 2 outputs, letting creators refine 10-second clips into polished narratives. Available to paid users, Aleph's intuitive interface and fast processing make it ideal for filmmakers, marketers, and content creators, rivaling VO3's editing suite. Ex-users call it a new frontier, our Runway ML, but can it seal Runway's edge?
Hey, I'm Chris.
And I'm Jamie.
And today we're very excited to announce and release Gen 4, our most powerful AI model ever.
Alright everybody, it looks like I found the specimen, but should I just grab it?
Seeing double.
Gen 4 sets a completely new standard for both image and video generation, and it's the first model ever that we're putting out that achieves world consistency. That means that you can create consistent worlds with consistent environments, objects, location, and characters.
When you can do that, you can start to tell longer form narrative content with actual continuity. You can generate the same characters, the same objects, the same locations across different scenarios. So you can block your scenes and tell your stories with intention over and over and over again.
It's been very fun to design and develop Gen 4 for the last couple of months and see what the model is really capable of doing. We believe that the best demonstration of Gen 4 as a creative tool is in the stories that can be told using the model.
We also put together a series of short films and experiments to showcase what you're capable of doing with Gen 4.
So now we want to show you the behind the scenes of how those films were made so you can understand how powerful this model is for creating stories with consistent environments.
Let's get into it. The first short we're going to take a look at is The Lonely Little Flame. It's actually a story that our director has been wanting to tell for over a decade, but never had the means to do so. With Gen 4, they were able to tell this story of a lonely little flame who just couldn't find a friend.
I love this film.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The opening shot is really interesting because it kind of like sets the tone and the feeling and the mood for the story itself.
Yeah, and this scene's really all about this skunk searching for something. And with Gen 4, you can actually direct the subject across the scene. So you'll see we give the skunk 2 marks.
So in this case, we wanted the skunk to go first in this side and then return, making it feel like he's looking for something. And you can see that throughout the scene is the same character with the same light, with the same mood, with the same condition. And here we're introducing the character, the protagonist, right?
Yeah, again, like all great animation, you see so much expressiveness in the way that not only the characters are designed with the model, but also moving within these scenes. Okay, so what we just saw was a really great example of character consistency, bringing those same characters across different scenes, different lighting conditions, with different motions and actions being directed. But you can also just take objects from the real world. So we have a little toy here. We're going to take a photo of it, and then you can basically bring that photo of this toy into Gen 4 and then bring it into any environment you want.
So I'm going to do a kind of little demo here. I'm just going to take a picture of this particular object that we have here. Again, just from my phone. So you'll see it come here. I'll do that. And then what I'll do is I'll take that picture and I'll run it through a set of different environments. So now that we have that picture, I'll just drag that into Gen 4 over here as my reference. And I'll also use this photo of New York that I took a couple of days ago. And now I'm going to type the kind of composition that I want. So in this case, I want this wooden toy maybe leaning or next to the sidewalk of the street in New York City. Now, Gen 4 is combining those references, and there we go. We have 4 initial images that we can browse and select. I kind of like this one, so it's animated. Maybe I want people kind of like coming in front of the toy. And now you can see how we get the motion and the animation that I required, both with the toy and the city I use as a reference. And of course, you can do this with any location. So we can take the toy to perhaps the mountains, we can bury it on the desert. Basically, you can do with it whatever you want.
Having just seen that, I want to show off the next piece.
You out there, boy. Harlan, I don't like killing cows, but if I have to kill every last one of them, that would be worth it.
Yeah, a lot of drama, a lot of mystery, someone being pursued. We don't know why.
I don't like killing cows.
So let's pause right here. This is a shot I really like. I don't know if you noticed, but we can actually see the reflection of the character in the eye of the cow.
Okay, this moment right here. This does it for me. This is so lifelike, so realistic. The physics here as the fire catches across the grass. You're still nice and dark over here and in the back, but you're getting this nice fall off. Yeah. Super realistic.
So the really interesting thing about Gen 4 is that you can use consistent characters and objects and environments all across your scenes. So in this case, we can start with a character, with design, with cast. We can use another character and environment to basically create the mood, the look and feel, how the character would want to look. You can create a net new image out of that. And then you can branch again out of that image. So you can prompt the model for different shots, different angles, or maybe some changes on how you want that person, that object, or that environment to react, which is really powerful because you can take anything from real images to generate it. You can look at anything around you and use it as a prop, either for the characters, the environments, or the objects that are in your shots.
Okay, so this next one is called New York is a Zoo. And it's a really great showcase of the visual effects capabilities of Gen 4.
And this is combining real photos we took of New York, different parts of the city, and then we're taking real photos of animals and we're basically merging those together to get all these interesting compositions of animals in impossible locations.
Yeah, and it also is a clear demonstration of its understanding of physics, the weight of these animals, how they move across surfaces, the way they interact with those surfaces.
It's so fun to make this because, like, again, you're making this in just a couple of hours, and it feels like very addictive to be able to get your ideas out of your head really fast by having the model that can understand or be your creative partner in a way. I think one of the most powerful and fun things about Gen 4 is that it allows you to combine anything with everything that you want.
Well, sometimes it starts with one image. The next video that we're going to show started with a generation of a monkey in a white studio space, and from there just snowballed into a music video that we created. So let's go check that out now.
Monkey see, monkey do.
I hope by now you get a better sense of how powerful and fun Gen 4 is to make everything from consistent worlds to characters, locations in ways that it couldn't do before. Gen 4 is now available to all of our paid users and enterprise customers.
Scene references for consistency with character, locations, and objects will be coming soon.
No holding back, no closing door. This is my
Lying with a war, teeth sinking deeper, hunger begging for more. Hands up, let it drop, feel the earthquake. Heavy baseline, make your spirit vibrate. No escape.